When I was hired, the CEO said, "We need someone who is not afraid to clean things up." He just did not know I would start with the people who paid my wage. IT started. Small problems with paychecks. Over time, hours that secretly disappeared, money reimbursements that were delayed for months. I asked HR for documents, and they smiled. That fake HR smile. Polite, empty, practiced, do not worry about those entries, Alexander, said Jessica, the HR director. Just computer glitches, computer glitches. Sure, except the glitches always help the managers, never the employees. I decided to look deeper. Late nights, COFFE, E-stained reports, comparing time cards with door logs within. 1 week, I had real proof they were deleting hours for temporary workers, quietly saving the company thousands. Each month, I noted it in my report to Jessica and the CFO there. Response was silence. The next Monday, my access to the payroll system was temporarily stopped. Then I was told HR had asked for a review of my work by Wednesday. Rumors started. Alexander is going too far. Alexander is paranoid. Alexander is not a team player. Classic strategy: discredit the auditor before the audit is done. So I stopped sending questions. Instead, I started recording answers. Every chat, every order, every secret meeting. I knew I was being watched, and if they wanted a performance, I was going to give them one. 2 weeks later, HR called me to a disciplinary meeting. Jessica sat at the head of the table, grinning under her red lipstick. "Alexander," she began sweetly, "we have received several complaints about what you are doing. You have been accessing private data. You should not see." I looked at the printed papers in front of her. They had actually made fake screenshots. Bad ones. The dates on the files did not even match the creation times. I said, "Nothing, just watch the act." When they finished, I signed a suspension notice and thanked them. Then I smiled. "I will be sending this to the right people." Jessica blinked, wondering what I meant. That night, I did not cry. I did not yell. I poured a glass of wine, opened my computer, and wrote a simple email subject: proof of inside payroll, cheating to company, legal CC, federal wage, and our division attachments. 47 files, audit logs, recordings, transcripts. Before hitting send, I stopped, not out of fear, but out of certainty. 5 years ago, I might have ignored this kind of corruption, but I had seen too many good employees crushed by mistakes that conveniently helped those at the top. Click sent. By Friday, the company in Austin, Texas, was in chaos. The board called an emergency meeting. Nitrogen monoxide, HR, nitrogen monoxide, CEO, just directors and lawyers. They invited me politely this time. I walked into the glass conference room. The air was heavy, fragile like air before a thunderstorm. Jessica was already there with her assistant and the CFO. They avoided my eyes. The chairman cleared his throat. "Mr. Reed, would you please explain this information?" I slid a printed sheet across the table. "This," I said calmly, "is the activity log from your HR team's own system. Every deleted record, every changed payroll file, every fake approval." The CFO shifted in his seat. "These are internal drafts," I interrupted. "They are dated backed up and checked through the offsite archive, and each deletion was done using Jessica's login details." All eyes turned to her. The silence was sharp enough to cut. Jessica opened her mouth. Nothing came out. Then the chairman looked at me again. "Who else has seen these?" "Everyone on the CC list of that email," I said, "including the Department of Labor." The room went very, very quiet. They tried to negotiate. Of course, a quiet deal: nitrogen monoxide, media attention, but that was not my problem anymore. The investigation grew. The CEO resigned for personal reasons. HR was replaced. Within weeks, a month later, I was called back not to apologize, but to accept a new job, Chief Ethics Officer. Same office, same chair, different view. Jessica's old office now had a new name. Plate mine people often ask me how IT felt facing a room full of executives who wanted to silence me. Honestly freeing because, for once, honesty did not just survive office games. It won, and every time someone whispers that I got fired, I smile. They are half right, I did get fired. But then I wrote what that really means.